So we are here in a sheep barn, and I just wanted to demonstrate a little bit about technique for deworming in small ruminants in sheep and goats. So we've got a pen full of ewes here, and in a minute we'll snag a ewe and demonstrate the basics of Famacha scoring. So I have Curtis here. Curtis is a vet student, and he's going to demonstrate the Famacha technique, and he will explain what he's doing as he does it.
So it's kind of like a push-pull technique, so you want to pull down on the bottom eyelid and push on the top of the bulb, and it pops out mucosal membrane there. And that color there is what you're going to assess for anemia level. So that would be about a 1. And the scale runs from 1 to 5, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. And 3 is generally where you're going to be questionable on whether you need to deworm or not. And usually you go ahead and deworm anything 3 or greater.
Very good. If you're interested in Famacha, you can find more information online. They actually publish a card that has really nice scoring with the related colors, the 1 to 5, and nice graphics like skull and crossbones to remind you where you need to deworm and where you're okay to let them go. Taken in conjunction with things like body condition scoring, we can make intelligent decisions about when to deworm, and by making decisions like that, we can make sure that our dewormers are going to be safe and effective for a long time.
So right here is the Famacha card like we talked about there in the previous portion of our video. And if you go ahead and look at how the eyelids push down here and look where the blue arrow is pointing to, that's where you want to look for the color of the mucosa. And down here are the numbers 1 through 5, with 1 being the best. We're kind of shooting to look for 1s and 2s within our flocks. As we start to get down to the colors of 3, 4, and 5, right here you'll see it has the dewormer gun on it, and this is kind of the questionable state. And usually anytime we have a 3 or higher, we're going to go ahead and deworm that particular individual. And but that's pretty well. And it's good practice just to have this while you're going ahead and checking it. Even though you're pretty good about calling colors of the mucosa, it's good practice to have it, and kind of keeps you honest in your assumptions.
And one thing that you said that's worth noting is that we need to be in good natural lighting to make the color scheme truly representative, to make it an accurate tool to use for deworming.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Famacha scoring in a nutshell. Use that in conjunction with body condition scoring. We can make intelligent decisions about deworming.